All right, great. So that is how we have opened Duvet tonight. Now, this is your favorite late night show right here on GHOne TV. Now, tonight we're talking about size. Does size really matter when it comes to sex? Now, you know, for a lot of people, they're looking at what exactly is it that we mean when we talk about size, especially when we put the topic out. A lot of people said, oh, that's really broad. Do you mean the size of a breast, the size of a penis, the size of a vagina, the size of a bum? What exactly are you talking about tonight? Size encompasses all of it. All of it. What does it mean to you? And a little beyond the size, we're also looking at shapes. Because as much as size is important, some people also factor the shape, maybe for instance of a penis, the girth of the penis, what it does and how it does it. And tonight, my panelists, they're men and lady who are going to help me have this conversation. To my immediate left is Peter Richie, who's an actor, a very popular, renowned actor, a good one at that.
Thank you.
And then I have the delectable Nikki Samonas in the building on Duvet tonight. And then I have Romeo, radio personality, influencer, multilingual. Herbalist. So tonight he promises that he's going to share some nuggets on if you want to go the local way, especially for a lot of men, because we're talking size. A lot of men have that whole situation where, you know, there are certain things apparently that can help you if you're looking to maybe increase or decrease your size. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay, so my name is Natalia. This is Duvet on GHOne TV. Remember, we're live on Star 103.5 FM and also on DSTV channel 361. And we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're on Facebook now, do share so that your friends can also watch Duvet. And then you can comment if you have any questions. You know, our panelists tonight, they are very experienced. They will give you all the answers you're looking for. Now, let's get straight into it, shall we? Peter, I'll start with you. You're closest to me, yes. So I'll start with you. You're closest to me, so I'll start with you.
Okay, let's see what's coming up.
Yes. Let's talk about size, okay?
Size.
Now, I've come to understand that for the most part, because a lot of the time people have become familiar when it comes to sex, people have become familiar with pornography. There's a lot of unrealistic expectations when it comes to sex. Because, you know, most of the time, and I'm sure maybe Nikki will bear with me that some of the time things are not really happening the way we want. But we want to be, you know, it's just like mind-blowing, is scream-worthy, toe-curling-worthy. Sometimes it's not all that, honestly. Does size matter when it comes to sex for you? And let's note that we're talking our personal lives. Like, this is Duvet. We're all familiar with sex. So let's not do that whole situation. Yeah. Does it matter to you, Peter?
Yes, I'll say it matters.
Okay.
It matters because however it is, with whatever performance you give out there, makes it all complete. So to just touch on the point where you said that we're just not talking about the penis size, that has to do with every other thing from the breast. For me, if you say personal, so for me, some of the other stuff doesn't really kick me. All right.
What are some of the other stuff?
Like you mentioned a breast. So somebody would want to see a big breast, go like, ooh, I am coming after you, you know.
So you're not turned on by breasts?
No, for me.
At all?
See, I don't want to say certain things here so it looks like I am faking. But for me, it really doesn't move me.
Okay.
Yeah, it really doesn't move me. Likewise, the bats as well.
Okay.
Yes. But when we come down to, let's say, the penis aspect entering into a woman, then of course everybody, like you see a woman and maybe you have in mind how you want it to feel down there. Just as she also has in mind how she expects you to feel inside her. So down there, that size matters to me.
Okay, so the size of a woman's vagina matters
to me.
But
Yes.
here's the thing: when men say that, I get confused. Honestly.
Okay.
But how do you tell the size of a woman's vagina?
Oh, there's a swimming pool, and there's a lean gutter.
So you mean after penetration you can tell?
Oh yeah.
But how are you not sure? Because every time my confusion is that when you're so confident that this woman has a big vagina, how are you not sure that you have the smaller penis?
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay.
But how are you so confident that you are okay and she's not? But how are you sure it's not you? Like,
So this is it for me.
right.
Yeah. If I say there's a swimming pool,
Right.
there are some vaginas that, Nana, we shouldn't let these women beat us up. Nana, you must be supporting me, and I'll be supporting you.
That's why I'm listening.
Yes, listen to me. Yeah. It's me and you here. You see, there are some of the vaginas that when we're entering, you see, from the entrance, into the chambers, before you get to the bedroom, there should be some hold up.
Right.
I said traffic, no.
Right.
I said you are entering and then hold up is red.
Red.
Then no one start your.
What's that say?
You see, so whilst rat chambers no more, not wetness no baby crying no more, and then green no,
And then green light,
and then not pass you and no.
Right.
You see, so but then the moment you go in, when you dive in, challenge out tumpru, nice drowning. That is where the issue is.
Then that's a problem.
That's
a problem. Yes. So what does that mean in this case? It means maybe my pong min ko hobi man
you see,
because you did say that you're not turned on by a woman's breasts. Clearly, physical features don't appeal to you.
That doesn't mean that I don't like them.
Yes, but you said you're not turned on by them.
Yes, I'm not turned on by
typically
them.
for you, Peter, what makes you, if you're moving to a woman, what is it? What is it about her?
Right.
Is it the bum?
Okay, he's about to say it.
Okay.
I'm about to say that.
Let's listen.
Okay, so for me, I like them cute. You know?
You like cute women.
I like them cute. All right, so
you like cute women.
So I like them cute.
Okay.
That doesn't mean cute as in when I say prior. No. But like just be cute for me.
Can you describe how you like it?
Oh yeah, Nikki Samonas. And madam, you get it. Okay. You see, mine is I want to be able to hold you.
Right.
I want that contact. But excuse me, forgive me,
right.
forgive me out there. Forgive me. I'm not trying to
body shame
anybody.
Okay.
Please.
No, that's
but
another
for
way
me,
of saying it.
Right. And I don't know how to handle you. Yeah. That is for me personally.
Right. Personal preferences.
Yes.
I don't think any offense will be taken.
Yeah.
Nikki,
yes.
Talk to me. Size, no. What exactly is it about size that drives a lot of people crazy when it comes to the issue of sex?
First of all, yes, it matters. It matters indeed. Now, what's your question again?
What is it about the size of, for you, of course, a man's penis that is so important when it comes to sex?
Well, like Peter said, it has to fit.
It has to fit.
1 point.
Two, for me, like you're saying, for me, I don't like big dicks.
Okay.
I like to breathe down there.
Right.
Because I exercise my walls a lot by doing Kegels. A lot of girls don't know. Plus, a lot of experiences with most of the men I've been with, they don't know because they haven't even experienced it from other women.
Right.
So when I do it, what did you just do?
Yeah.
I said, oh, it's called the exercise for the vagina. It's called Kegel. They don't know.
Right.
So I like to breathe down there. And also, I've also realized that when you Kegel, they like it because it gives different variations of the walls of the vagina.
Right.
Yes. So it becomes a little tighter. Ooh, that's a different feeling. When you
Yeah.
release it, it becomes a little loose. That's another different feeling.
Right.
Especially when they are thrusting out and then you hold it.
Yeah. Peter, did she strike a nerve?
Like I'm almost there with her.
So when you're thrusting out,
Right.
and then you hold the head of the,
Yeah.
there's a technical name for it. You mentioned it, the head of the penis.
Right.
You hold it.
The cock.
Jesus, okay. They go
Crazy.
Crazy.
So, size does matter. But
Right.
then again, for me, I want my vagina
To breathe.
Yes.
So you're looking at, you know, moderate. But you see, again, the difficulty is that size is relative.
There. Okay, let me come there. Well, so I'm going to use statistics here.
Okay.
Global statistics here.
Right.
So according to global statistics, the average dick size is between 6 inches to 7 inches.
Which I
That's
have.
That is the
We're not
average.
asking. We're not asking, Peter.
I thought she
We're
was
not
asking.
asking.
Okay,
I mean, the length actually is 6 to 7
Right.
worldwide.
Right.
So that includes your Asians.
Right.
And then second,
Peter, behave.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Look in this direction.
No, but he
Nikki,
hasn't said
speak.
anything. So
No, but
just go.
he's don't look at her.
it's like a
Yes.
difference between 4 to 6 actually.
Right.
As well, 4 to 6. 6 being, you know, so imagine 6.
Yeah.
So that is the worldwide acceptable dick size.
Right.
So if your vagina is able to contain that, they would say that you have a sizable vagina.
Right.
Huh.
Right.
But if it's
So when you say average, what that means is that for any man who has anything less is below average.
yes, it's below average.
And that's
And beyond
not
that,
And beyond
acceptable.
that too is
Above average.
Above average.
And that's
Big
not
size.
acceptable or is acceptable
Oh,
or
no,
preferences.
no, that's when the preferences come in.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to generalize that.
Okay.
Because you were mentioning about
I'm not
how
sure this-
relative
Yeah, size is.
I'm not
So
sure
worldwide.
this guy who did this considered African.
No. That's what I'm saying. That you see, when I said it, I said between 6 to 7,
Yeah.
with the Asians included. I
Yeah.
said that. If you heard me, yes.
Okay.
But are we Asian?
No,
They-
I'm trying to tell you that
Yeah.
worldwide,
Chinese
Every-
for
every-
Chinese for no crannies
since
to be
the
that.
Asians
yeah.
have
Yeah.
the highest amount of population in the world,
Yeah.
followed by Africa, they have a relatively smaller dick size, and so it has become a part of the general consensus when it comes
Not
to
Africans.
Yes, but with the African, oh no, Charlie, including Africans, my guy, stop that thing, because some of us have seen things that we are surprised.
Okay, experience.
Things that shocked you.
Spirit
To your very
lead us
core.
when your heart
But
goes
Nikki, can you tell me something? Do you understand that? And this is because a lot of my friends, a lot of women say this all the time. You know, the kind of men who come at you with like big dick energy are usually so disappointing.
Which one would say, it doesn't mean that I haven't experienced it. Personally, I think for me, again, my first boyfriend, so to speak, who, you know what I mean, was a little too big for me. After him, I said, that's Charlie. Nah, that one is I'll really go there.
You don't want to talk about his
I like my pussy to breathe. You know, after him and my subsequent boyfriend after him had a relatively lower size, below. No, not even below average.
Lower than the first one.
He was above average. So he was above average. That's what I mean.
Okay.
And I had the normal one, and I felt comfortable down there.
It fitted.
Yes, I felt comfortable down there.
It was much easier.
And I felt that, yes, I prefer these ones than the above average.
I'll come back to you with what it means when you're in the sex act. Does it really matter? Is it more skill or is it more size? Like, you know, somebody could have the size and really won't know what to do with it. Nana Romeo,
Yeah.
talk to me. 6 inches, is it, Nikki, you said? Did you say 6
6,
inches?
7.
I said worldwide,
6,
6'7".
Nana Romeo,
Yeah.
what's your size?
6'7".
6 or 7?
No, me, I'm not saying I prefer 7.
You prefer 7?
Yes.
Okay.
6.
What is your size? Let's know your size first.
I know I am beyond the average size.
Hey,
For that I know.
you know it.
Yes, I'm beyond
Do you
the
have any
average size.
references? Who can we ask?
Unfortunately, those you can ask are sleeping by now. Yeah, so
Wake them up so they can call
the thing
and
is,
confirm.
the thing is,
Right.
when you ask if size matters, yeah, it depends. You know, we all have individual preferences.
Right.
There are some boobs when I see, I'm like, wow, this is nice. And there are some when I see, I'm saying, oh, come on, this is too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give examples. There are a lot of women in town that have big boobs.
Yeah, right.
Those boobs don't move.
Okay.
But if it's not about the size of the boobs, but it's about the nipples.
Hey, the nipples. What is it about the nipples, Nana?
Right now, I don't know what is happening, but it looks like most women don't wear bra anymore.
Okay.
And the nipples are always hard. I don't know if they have a way of making it hard these days.
Yeah.
No,
The moment the temperature changes, it affects it.
Good.
Okay.
But the moment you see a woman in town these days, if you take 10 women, 8 of them have their nipples standing.
Where have you been going?
Oh, in Accra here, all over. I mean, in town. You see them.
Okay.
You see them a lot.
So when you're driving, that's what you're looking at, people's breasts.
Not driving, when I'm walking.
When you're walking.
When I'm driving, I concentrate on the steer, so I don't check those things. But when I'm walking, I see them in town.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, me, it's not about the size.
Right.
But it's about the things I see. It's not just about the size. See, me, the things that move me a lot about women, one is, like I told you, the nipples.
Okay.
And then beats. I love beats a lot.
So wait, hold on. So what does that mean? So when you see a woman, what if she's putting on a bra, but how do you know what her nipples look like?
Oh, but we know when you're not wearing a bra, we know.
Yeah.
You get it?
Okay.
Like, right now, if I should stand up.
Yeah, but her question is, what if she is wearing a bra?
A bra. So how would you know? So when you're moving to a woman,
No, me, what?
For instance, if a woman walks in here now, what is it about her that will want you to move to her?
First of all, it depends. You know, sometimes you just want to be in a sensual mood.
Okay.
Just to be naughty.
Right.
If I will be naughty with you, like I said, 2 things move me. Your nipples or your beads. If I want to be in a naughty mood, these 2 things will attract me.
Wow.
You get it?
So you don't like boobs at all? But he does.
Yes.
He likes the nipples.
Me, I love the
Specifically.
nipples. No matter how tiny the boobs are, when you have nipples, I'm
I
okay.
didn't say don't come with boobs, so. So I don't like it plenty.
He says he doesn't like it plenty, but he likes it all the same.
Yes.
Okay.
No matter how big the boobs are, or
Right.
no matter how small, what matters are the nipples.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay.
But Nana, if the boobs are small, then you get the right nipples that you want.
Yes, but me, at the end of the day, I just want to see the nipples there.
That's all.
So it means, because me,
I had that. I had that.
He said, what if the nipples are small?
Yeah, like,
If the breasts are small.
If the breasts are small.
Sorry, if the breasts are like small,
Smaller.
portable,
Yeah.
that's a
cute.
cute, you know. That's why you see the
standing
nipple.
one.
It's a big lie.
Oh,
That's
I am a guy, so I'm talking
My
from
guy,
a guy.
I'm a woman.
So,
and
but
I'm
it will
telling you.
also depend on the age of this woman we're talking about.
Me-
If they're a lot older, yes, you get the nipple protruding. So I think for you, Nana is talking about protruding nipples,
Nipple.
like it's sticking out.
Yes, that's a concrete. That's a
So me, one thing is that,
Right.
fine, when I see a woman's shape, her shape can move me,
Right.
but it doesn't really make me feel sexual at that moment.
Okay.
I can like you and say, oh yeah, this girl has a beautiful shape.
Right.
But it doesn't really get me in a naughty mood.
Okay.
But there are certain things, like I mentioned earlier, when I see, I would love to talk to you.
Okay. Like
Except if you are married.
right. So
if
like
you're not
the
married,
nipples and
I
the
remember one
beads.
time I saw a woman and I saw her nipples. I had to go and make a U-turn to come back and watch her again and be sure I am safe to talk to her.
Possessed.
Yes. Because what I saw in her dress that day, trust me, and the dress was so transparent and you could see the dark nipple in
Hey.
the dress.
Lord.
So
I'm not an angel.
So you went and turned
I turned.
just so you could see her
No,
again.
just to
Look
be
at
sure
it
of
again.
what I'm seeing. But unfortunately, after seeing it well, I wanted to find a place to park and say hello, and then she was gone. But when I was driving back, I was still
thinking about it.
You know, imagining it.
Imagining the nipple.
Nipples. I don't joke with nipples. But the size of the boobs doesn't
You don't
matter.
mind. What about the size of the vagina, like Peter said?
Yeah, with the vagina, these days, the reason why a lot of women feel men don't have the average size. You see, most women these days, I will not say all women, but majority of women now use dildo.
Oh, right.
And those dildos, trust me, they are beyond average.
Right.
The average size.
Right.
So if a woman uses a dildo, that is about 8, how do you call it?
Inches.
And I have 7. Definitely, no matter what I do, she won't feel it.
It's a lie.
No. If you constantly use the dildo at home every day,
right,
and the way you use it, with the speed you use it, we don't go that
It's
speed.
a lie.
It's battery powered. And it vibrates.
And
It vibrates. And so
I am not a robot.
Humongous lie.
okay, Nikki, defend that.
It's a humongous,
Defend that.
Yes. You hear me? Humongous lie.
Yes.
Like
Now, if you say dildo, the kind of dildo that he's even talking about are the ones used by professionals in porno.
Yeah.
Where there's a machine standing there, and then the machine is propelling a dildo into the female's vagina.
I don't think
Now,
that's the only thing he's talking
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
But he's saying most women. How many women are professional porn stars? That's what
there
I'm
are
saying.
some,
It's a humongous lie. Oh, but let me finish.
Okay.
She and I, we are not even porn stars. We don't even get to that level. That dildo he is talking about, that has a propelling, vibrating mechanism, as he's saying, is the one, it's a whole machine, and then it propels the dildo into the female's vagina.
Right.
The dildos that vibrate, that's the one he's talking about, are done by we ourselves.
No, I didn't mention vibration.
Let me finish.
Right.
Let me finish.
Oh, I added the vibration.
Yes.
Let me finish.
Right.
Either way, for whatever size it is that he's saying, are mostly propelled by the girl herself.
Yeah.
And that one size ranges. If he's trying to say, we use dildos that are 8 inches and above. Now, dildos are 7 inches and below, and they're dildo.
No, I'm
And
coming.
you see a dildo, try me back.
Maybe you should have
Try me
waited
back.
for
And
me
if you're
to
telling me that because I use dildo on myself, you can't satisfy me, are you trying to tell me that means I can't communicate and tell you, say, bra, yeni say, fafaha, koni say,
Somehana, somehana.
So let me land.
Okay.
Let me land
so it's
for
a
you to.
humongous lie. You can't generalize that
Nikki,
because of
let
dildo.
him land.
Okay, this is how it goes.
Right.
I am on you.
Right.
Okay?
Or maybe I'm on you.
Good. No, mostly we are on you.
Hey.
Mostly.
Mostly,
I
no.
mean, 70% the men do it. Bro, am I lying?
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
Good.
Okay.
So, the speed at which I will wind my waist on when I'm on you might not be the same speed you use the dildo. See, you are controlling it at that moment.
Yeah.
So you know at what speed you enjoy it.
Right.
So
It used to be that.
you get it. And
Yeah.
but those who use
But
it,
you know-
He's saying that more.
I said
Yeah.
most.
And that's what I'm saying. I will vehemently protest that it's not most.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's most does not mean.
protest
Right.
that it's not most.
Majority
Right.
of women these days are
So,
using it.
you know,
I will
people.
vehemently protest again.
But you know,
that is not majority
everybody's
of women.
different.
Yes.
Okay, people like different things. Even when it comes to sex toys, they are the very tiny vibrators that just stimulate
I know
your
those
clitoris.
ones. I know those
And I know. I mean, based on my experiences with a lot of my female friends who we talk about these things, they prefer those.
Agree
Yes,
with you that
they-
majority of women use that.
exactly.
But
They
if you
prefer
say,
those.
say,
But the
thing
hardcore.
itself,
No, you see,
No.
this is what I was saying. I'm
No.
saying that because majority of women use dildo. So I was about to land for you to understand what I
Right.
meant.
Okay,
by
please land.
No, but he used the dildo in respect to the dildo going
Inside.
inside the vagina. So that
Yeah.
that's a particular type of dildo
See.
you were talking about.
Yeah.
the size.
Those ones are not very popular.
No.
I don't know, but those ones
Same
are
your
not
art. Now, they
very
don't know how
popular
many people do that
amongst
shit
women.
wedding.
Those ones are just to stimulate
Haven't
the
you
clitoris.
seen a woman on bed right after sex using her dildo again?
I haven't.
You
How will I
you
see
are
it?
a woman, so you will
Into her thing.
Peter,
Into her thing.
I think
How
that
many women? We
Peter-
come back there again.
Peter,
That is why I'm
I
saying.
think this question is for you, Nana.
Okay.
Ask him.
Yes.
He would know. He's a man.
Nana is now hosting this.
No, he asked the question, and unfortunately, I'm not in a position to answer because he says, "Haven't you seen a woman
Or her.
Okay.
right after sex using a toy?"
Or
Okay.
even touching herself.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
So for me, I haven't seen a woman right after sex using a toy.
Yeah.
right? But I have seen right after sex touching.
Touching herself.
Touching herself.
But won't that mean that you didn't do your job
Okay,
well?
it also means that it's not all that. It also means that, one, she wanted more.
Than you could offer.
Good. So at that moment, maybe you have done your part. She maybe had received what she wanted, but she wanted more, depending on her mood at that time. And because you can't do more, maybe you can even agree with her, babe. Oh dear, that that one I have.
There are those
yes,
moments.
I've experienced that before.
There are those moments. Okay, I mean, I totally understand where you're coming from. And because there are some days, Nikki, if you'd agree with me, there are some days that you're just so horny. You know, like it's just one of those days, you know, you're insatiable, like nothing is enough.
Enough, exactly.
You know, there are those days, but those days are not every day. Those days are every once in a while. Okay.
You know that naturally, sex wasn't actually meant for satisfaction. How God created man and woman,
procreation.
Sex was just for procreation.
Right.
We just have sex, you get pregnant, and you give birth, and then we move on.
Okay. Is that how you use sex?
No, that was how it was meant to
right. But times we have evolved. I mean, as a people, times have changed, and now we understand that.
I want him to quote me where he said God said it's only for procreation.
No, I didn't say God.
Or where God said when you are doing it, you don't have to enjoy yourself because you want to have.
You want to have.
I don't understand that one because our vibrations are way higher than animals, and our sensations are also way higher than animals, and our intelligence is also way higher than animals. And God created each and every animal in their own respective sexual way. So a shark will go 3 seconds and it's done. A lion will do it differently. Human beings will do it differently.
Right.
So if you tell me that we are only supposed to have sex for procreation,
okay, this is why
and
I'm saying this is why
but you do know that a lot of men do that. That's what a lot of men do.
But that doesn't mean that
on one
we
of
were
the episodes,
in that
right?
way. That's
Let me explain
on
why I'm
one of
saying
the
that.
episodes, we actually talked about the fact that, you know, so many men don't understand foreplay and how important it is. And even foreplay is not in that moment when we're going to have sex. Foreplay is from the beginning of the day, knowing that, and then
The text message.
you know what I mean?
The
to psych you, to make you feel good.
The
On that
pictures
day
it's
is not.
snakes do a lot of foreplay.
Yeah.
They dance around. They will do it for about 20-30 minutes.
Men?
Snakes.
Okay, snakes. Okay.
Peacocks.
Yeah.
They do a lot of foreplay.
Yeah.
They'll open it
Yeah.
close, get close, open it close.
Yeah.
So if
You mean they open it?
Okay, so this is Duvet, your favorite late night show, right here on GHOne TV. And remember, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube, GHOne TV. Very soon, we're going to open the phone lines so that you can ask questions to my beautiful panelists tonight. Nikki and Romeo seem to have it going. I'll come back to them. I'll come back to them. We're going to go for a quick commercial break. This is Duvet. Do stay tuned. All right, welcome back. This is Duvet on GHOne TV, your favorite late night show. Remember, we're live. We're streaming live on Twitter, Instagram. We're on YouTube and on Facebook as well. I've seen some of your messages. I see that some of you are saying that, but why have you invited men to come to the studio and speak for men? And now you're not allowing them to speak as men because we keep interrupting you. We're going to allow the men to speak, don't worry at all. Also, in a few, we're going to open the phone lines so that if you have any questions, someone says, Nikki, only Romeo a problem, Anna. More problem that I want. Okay, so we're going to open the phone lines. We're also live on Star 103.5 FM, DSTV channel 361. Yes, I am Natalia. Now, let's talk about flame condoms. Remember that if it's not on, it's not in. These days, there's so many things going around, and you're better safe than sorry. So I'm introducing to you flame condoms, which comes in 3 different variants. So there's a flame ecstasy, flame exotica, and flame extra. Now, they are not plain condoms. They are either studded or ripped. I hear the men like to ripped so that they can. It has the thing. it gives it a certain effect, I'm told. Anyway, this increases the sensations that drive the pleasures of sex. They are vanilla or strawberry flavored to delight his senses and enhance the sexual experience. So moving forward, whenever you go to the pharmacy, ask for flame condoms. Okay, that is what will get the job done. We'll give her all the sensations she wants, and she will not finish with you and be touching herself, like Romeo says. You would give her all the satisfaction that she's looking for. So, let me show you a few places that you can get them. And also for you, if you're looking to do some extra business, you can go and get it in bulk. And then, you know, start your own mini, I'm selling condoms and keep it going. Ekus Pharmacy at Ashaiman Lorry Station. Jomoko Pharmacy at Midyear. And Pro Pharmacy, Pokwasi behind the police station, Pamat Pharmacy at Okainshi Drug Lane, and Cards Pharmacy at Amranhia, and then Linsam at Medina. So keep in mind that flame condoms are definitely the way to go when it comes to absolute satisfaction. I actually have a few in my purse. They say women are not supposed to carry condoms.
What? Really?
What?
Oh, who said that?
That I have a few in my purse.
That women are not supposed to carry.
Oh, right. I've had that a couple of times.
But they have female condoms.
No. Nobody has. No woman has ever used a female condom.
But do they have female condoms?
Yes, there are.
And you don't use?
You have?
No.
And you expect us to use?
I have never come across any female who has ever used a
No,
female
I'm asking
condom.
you personally.
Have I used a female condom?
Yeah.
No.
And you expect the guy to use?
It's much better when you use it than when I use it.
So you
because
enjoy
the way
better
the
than
vagina is designed, you now think about it.
You see, selfishness.
Oh no, this is not selfishness.
Oh, I mean, we don't mind using it, but my thing is, a lot of women who've tried it or say that the men actually complain that they don't feel anything.
Yeah, I don't think you would enjoy the
feel it
female
always?
condoms.
Huh?
Do you feel that way?
Condoms?
Yeah.
Yes. But
Okay,
yeah,
let's-
I like the
The dotted ones.
And it, that's what's
the ribbed. The
That's the
ribbed
ripped
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
No, I like
You
normal.
don't. You
I
like the
normal,
plain, just the plain normal ones.
It scratches the walls.
What scratches the walls, Peter?
The studded ones, yeah.
The studded
yeah,
ones.
So
You like them?
It aggravates my
You like
walls.
them?
No, I'm telling her. That
Yes, the scratches aggravates my walls.
it aggravates.
Yes.
Aggravates her walls.
I mean, if it wasn't wet, the
I'll
place
put
was
more
not wet.
lubricant.
Okay. All right. So
The place was not
let's
wet
continue the conversation from where we left off. Okay. We started the conversation about size. We've moved into other places. Let's talk about the shapes, which every now and again comes to play, especially for the women, because sometimes you experience a penis that's just, you know, facing a different direction. You're like, but I'm right here. Where are you going? You know. Nikki, talk to me about shapes. Have you had any
What's
experiences?
your shape size? What's your shape?
Which direction are you
Which shape-
facing?
what shape
Your
of yours?
penis.
Okay.
Is it straight? Is it bent? Is it going in a different direction?
Oh,
You've already stated that it's above
straight.
upper shape straight.
It's straight.
enlarge.
Why are you making a fist?
Oh, this is how it is.
No, but
A little below this. Oh my God! A little below
Peter?
this. Yeah.
Peter,
Straight?
for me.
are you
Bent?
straight? Are you?
If you watch the way my leg is, it tell you.
Do you have a little bit of a curve, or is it straight?
No, I don't have a curve. I mean,
Okay.
it's straight. Yeah.
I'm not particularly perturbed about the
shape.
shape,
Okay.
but I know that it is very important for women in as much as I think that's because I have the knowledge of it, so I'm not perturbed. But I do know that shape, right, matter to women when the placement and the size of the womb is concerned.
Yeah.
So per my extensive education and reading, women with inverted wombs need the one that goes like
Is
this.
going up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because you see, you have an inverted womb. So to
Yeah.
hit the spot, you need the one that goes like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
So I know that shapes, yes, variations with the size of the womb. If you have a normal womb, I
Right.
don't think there's a problem. If you have a normal
Right.
womb, then the positions come to
Right.
play where how to
Okay.
hit it.
Okay.
But most important, I know that if you have an inverted womb,
Yeah.
you need a particular, yes, shapes, positions may come to play, but may not be so the perfect one for which is
Right.
general, almost common.
Okay.
What's it
Position,
called?
sex position.
Right.
So most people with the inverted womb, if you have a straight, you'd have to go back.
Okay,
Right.
doggy.
Okay, and this question, Romeo, for you. For a man who you have 7 inches, thank God for.
I said beyond.
Oh,
I said
above.
beyond that,
Sorry.
beyond that, yeah.
Thank God for your above 7 inches. But for a man who's less endowed, also because you're a herbalist, can you tell us what are some of the positions that will work for them if you don't have such, you know, you made a fist.
You mean those that have the
Don't have big penises,
Below
if you may,
average.
or below average penises. Are there particular positions, sex positions that work for them? Do you know of any?
doggy doesn't work for them. Those people.
Okay.
Doggy does not work for them.
It doesn't
Especially
work for
when the lady has a big butt. You
Okay.
Get it.
Okay.
It doesn't really penetrate well.
Right.
So with those people, I think the normal tete style.
A conventional
Yeah, because-
is okay.
Aside that, what can you do?
Right.
You get it. But when you have a long one,
A long
every
one.
position is okay
Right.
for you.
Okay.
Do you
So,
understand?
so you know, I didn't ask this. When you say that you have a longer penis, is it fleshy or is just thin? Because you know that some people may have a longer penis, but it's really thin and uncomfortable.
Very.
So does it is it enam wo ho anase
This is how mine is.
accommodate?
This is how mine is. Naturally,
Uh-huh.
men who have long dick. You see, this is how it is. Let me paint the picture well.
Okay, paint
Naturally, if it's not erected and it's long,
it. Right.
and you are about to penetrate, have sex, and it gets hard,
Right.
it's not like
Emunya ding, emunya
yes,
ding.
emunya
Emunya
ding.
It's not
ding.
hard. It's not
Emunya
hard.
den, but enam wo ho.
But intimi nyadwuma.
Enya ding.
enya ding.
The intimi, the veins, you
Oh,
know.
right.
No, but I don't remember you haven't answered her question.
Yeah, I'm not answering.
What's it? It can be long, but then no.
Maybe
I'm not saying say,
say.
yeah, I'm not saying say fleshy flesh. Okay, I'm just saying say, you know,
Circumference.
exactly.
Okay. Kotie bia say ebedin intini no.
Okay.
And then the man is hard. It's
Right.
just like say the mensaya no.
Yeah.
The man is saying flesh no.
Right.
The moment intini no.
Right.
You get it?
Metiasia.
Dick ne don't pay bia nim
Right.
that it has no bones.
English.
Oh, yeah,
right.
wait.
Okay.
Muscle.
Muscle.
We in a crown.
Right.
So if you're asking me say mine is fleshy or whatever, it has
Oh, it's bony.
yes, it has the veins that I'm telling you.
Right.
So and naturally the way I'm seated right now is tiny.
Why do you want to? It's like
Okay?
you
No,
want to
I'm trying to let you
But
know
you
that
ask him.
yes,
No.
me. So I'm describing how mine.
the way he's
yeah,
carrying
talk to
on,
my hearing.
it's almost as if he
No,
wants
am I
us
not
to-
speaking?
Do you want us to see it?
Am I not speaking for myself
No, you are, but the way
based
you,
on experience?
yeah, but
So I'm trying to tell you that as I'm sitting here right now, it looks small like this.
right,
But the moment Nikki starts touching me,
right,
holding me,
yeah,
playing around me,
yeah,
and it starts coming up, it will reach a level that will get you wow. Because when you see it
ask a
sleeping,
question.
when you see it sleeping, you be like, Romeo, I deal with this. I don't know.
right.
But
But when,
Yes,
but
I want to ask you. Can I ask a question
Yes.
for what he's
Yeah,
he
yes,
said?
yes, you can.
Richie.
Yes.
So I'll ask you the same question she asked him.
right,
I don't think he still answered the question. He still ran away from that question.
right,
The question is
Yes.
how long it is compared to the circumference of
Right.
it. No matter whether it has intim or not, veins or not,
Yeah.
or muscles or not.
Yeah.
Every penis has muscle.
right,
But some penis, the circumference is like this. Others, the circumference is like this.
Yeah.
And that's the question she's asking.
Yes.
And she's asking that, does the circumference really also matter
Yes.
in reference to the length in the
exactly.
vagina? That's
Exactly.
the question.
So Nana,
Nikki came for you today,
Nana,
Romeo.
okay, Nana.
Because he's not asking
Nana, the
actually.
question is asked to me to answer.
Right.
But because it's your major question,
Bonus question to you, Peter.
It's a bonus question.
To me,
Bonus question.
As you answer for 1 point. So
Okay, 1 point. You missed your 3 points. You answer for 1 point.
Okay, so for me, when it is too long, as in when it's up and it's too long, sometimes it loses its circumference, right? But when it is between the 6 to 7, you get it at the normal length, and then the circumferences also is like it's okay,
Right.
So it's like, and then like they are almost like what every woman would want to feel in there. See, I know of a friend, right, when we're growing up, when we go to those days at Accra New Town, we don't have toilets in our homes.
Yeah.
So we go to Malata markets
Right.
to go and salai. This one will come out and then you go. This one will come out and you go. And mostly when we go, I let him stand in front of me because I want to pass in front of him and see what is lying there.
Right.
Anytime he goes first and I am going, he has to put some paper on the floor for the thing to lie on it.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, it's
At that age.
At that age, nah, it's
Okay, so there's a message for Nikki. Nikki was about to explain how to use the Kegel exercise to win a man. Can she explain that? Nikki, this is for you. Can you explain that?
That's a good question.
A lot of women don't know about this.
Okay.
Me, I don't know. Teach them. Teach us.
A lot of them. So, fortunately for me, I chanced on it with a woman. There's a magazine called Cosmopolitan.
Right.
It's from the US. And it talked about female anatomy, especially our sexual urges. So I read about this and I decided to experiment on myself. So Kegel is I asked a word jumoto.
You are me your
yes,
ass.
or you want to poop, and that's what maybe you've been somewhere and you want to poop and you don't want
and you want to control it.
and you want to control your poop. So you hold
Kegel.
the ass, the hole, you hold it. See, so when you and when you're about to poop actually in the house, so what chimpia, you're actually releasing it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Now, if you do it really well, subconsciously you realize that it actually affects your vagina as well. Because as I'm sitting here holding my butt in right now, so that I can speak to you about it, it's indirectly.
So you are doing it?
Yes, I'm kegling right
nice.
now.
But
Your
we
pussy,
can't feel it.
you can't.
feel
Yes,
it.
What do you
unfortunately.
mean you can't feel it?
Like we don't
Your
see
pussy
that.
walls
Like
will
that.
What do you want to
automatically
feel?
also.
But Nikki, I think I
hold
should
in. And then
do
the
this
more-
with her so I can also experience
Let me
what
finish
she's saying.
explaining, then you experience it. I'll tell it to your girlfriend, whoever it is. So the more you do that, you realize that it's an exercise. So your muscles become very, very strong.
Right.
On God, your pussy will never be loose.
Yeah.
No
No
matter,
matter
how
how big
Yeah.
it
big
is.
his side, no matter
Yeah.
how big it is,
Yeah.
when you're doing it constantly every day, your pussy will stay as it is. Vagina will stay as it is. Now, the cranius, and when you are doing it, or when he's in there, and then you are doing it, you see that the whole becomes like that. So when he comes out, not so sumwa.
Now I hold you.
Now somu.
Like they are using
No,
dumbbells.
so they have a lot of sensations and the core. That's why I
Yeah.
said the core. It's not no say sumwa.
Nikki Ubedo.
They go like, oh. Then they're
I
like,
have
what did you
pictured
do?
Nikki.
What did you do?
You have
And then-
what?
I have pictured her.
You have
I've
pictured
also
her.
I am
realized that-
done with her.
Yeah, I'm done with
I am done with Nikki.
Last one, I've also realized that personally, when you do it too, because most men are not used to it. So person who bantamwa or hawa, they do that.
Right.
But do you
it
know
makes it
we
easier.
also
Don't
have
try
a way
that
of-
on me. Don't
Right.
try that.
Okay, let me
on
take this message. Daniel Hazel says, please, I disagree with the guys in the studio. The woman is solid. Nikki,
About
take
what?
your
About what?
accolades.
But if
No,
you say
about
you
what?
disagree.
About what?
Daniel
about
Hazel,
what?
you're going to have to come back.
Yeah, about
The
what?
message is not complete.
The message is not complete.
Yes, it's not complete. Yeah.
Okay,
But because we've talked about a lot.
Right.
So if you say you
disagree. You need to tell us
Yeah,
what exactly.
yeah.
Nana,
But you see, I always say that, first of all, do you know sex, having sex with a woman, it's not just you penetrating in her pussy.
right,
Foreplay
right.
plays about 60% role in sex making.
Does size matter in the foreplay?
Oh, foreplay, they say they can occur now.
Exercise, no, it comes the
As in the booze.
Yeah,
and
but he's
the,
talked about
no,
the nipples.
I'm saying that because women complain about size and all that, and I'm trying to say that no matter how tiny or how big the dick is, if you're able to make her enjoy with the foreplay, no matter how tiny your dick is, she will always praise you. It is not just about the penetration, the in and out, the swings and one, no. But it is about you making the woman enjoy, get her wet, make her come. That is what matters. It's not about the size.
It's not about the size. Okay, Nina Equia Roxon says Kegel exercises helps to tighten the pelvic floor muscles, which is very important because then it helps your vagina remain, you know,
Did you know about it?
Yes, I know about Kegel exercises.
But it's not too common.
It is. It's actually very common amongst a lot of women.
Oh well, but like he's saying he hasn't experienced it before, so and like he's saying I don't know about him, but he said that.
Okay.
So
okay.
But
Now,
we also have another way of doing that.
well, how'd you do it?
If
How'd
you-
you do it?
Okay, let me explain.
No.
How'd you do it?
We are here to talk about
yeah,
your
let's
personal
talk about
experience,
it.
right?
Peter, let him talk about
Yes,
it.
Nana,
Me,
I want to
if
learn.
I'm on a woman
Right.
and I want her to feel me,
Right.
I have a way of going for like 30 minutes before I come.
Okay, how'd you do it?
Yes. Especially when I meet a woman that talks a lot.
Okay.
This is what I do. When I'm on you and I feel like I'm about to come,
Right.
I take my mind off the sex.
Okay.
And then I restart again all over.
Okay, so Nana is doing mind kegling.
Exactly. So this thing has been there with men long ago. You get it?
Right.
Of the mind.
But not all men to know about this.
Know about it, so it's in your mind.
So I'm just teaching them like she just taught them.
Right.
Or you can still be doing it, but let's say you're about to come. You see, when you're about to come, the speed is a bit faster compared to when it's the normal
In
sex.
the beginning, okay.
If you want to come and you want to hold it, you slow the speed down.
Oh, right.
You take it easy, cool.
Speed
right.
kegling.
You get it? And then
Peter,
because the sperm,
behave,
the
Peter.
sperm will go back again to where it is conserved.
Right. Okay.
And it makes it feel like you are now restarting the whole process.
All over
Meanwhile, the
again.
woman is already enjoying.
Okay.
So you can last like 15 to 20 to 25, 30 minutes.
Right.
I've
okay.
learned two things.
You've
today.
learned two things today.
Mind kegling, speed kegling.
Speed giggling. Okay. Peter, tell me something.
Okay.
Do men have anxiety about their penis sizes? If you're going to, you just meet a nice lady, Nikki Samonas, Wachiamao, send you now say, now I'll say, okay, you know,
Happy ending.
we're about to
exactly.
experience something.
so.
And maybe you don't have one kasano, you're uncomfortable about the size of your penis. Do men have that kind of anxiety? Feel like, hey, no, babe, what if she doesn't, what if she feels like I'm too small? What if she doesn't enjoy me? Do men have that?
I personally have never felt that way before.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is it for me on this question. Mostly, I do ask questions.
Okay.
Yes, I do more questioning.
Okay.
And one, when we know that we like each other and we want to start something, through maybe going out, sitting down, chatting, kissing, obviously at a point, you get hard on, except you don't like the lady.
Right.
You get hard on. Okay. So when I get hard on, I try to come up close to you for you to feel it on your body.
Right.
Right. Okay. Then I ask, did you feel it? Yes.
As in after the sex?
No.
before foreplay, right?
Yeah. Did you feel
It's
it?
in that way, when you say, are you
Okay.
like rubbing it on her? Like, how'd you do it?
Like if I'm even hugging you, I let you
Right.
feel it.
Okay.
Like remember
You
said
feel the
that.
Feel
presence
the
of your
hard
Yes,
on.
I don't
Okay.
do Pentecost hugging.
Okay.
Oh my
Charismatic.
Okay.
god. Oh, okay.
Very, very
Okay.
intimate.
traditional
Right.
Good.
And then you ask if she felt it.
Yeah, if she felt it, right. And then there's this experience I had when she came to me, we hugged, we kissed, and she felt it on her, on her
Thigh.
body, on her thigh. Fortunately for me, I didn't know that what she felt, she's been looking forward to see the real thing.
Okay.
You see, so this is where I say that sometimes questionings and talking about it
Right.
helps,
It
rather
helps.
than just waiting for the grand finale when you have not even
Yeah.
played the prelims.
Right.
You see, so
Right.
when you get to the grand finale, she already has a mental picture of what she
Right.
felt.
Okay.
So as soon as it comes out, when it hits the nail for her, you're like, okay, the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
But if it becomes out of what she thinks about or what she had in mind, immediately she would have to tell you a story. Immediately she'll fake a phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And in that way...
Oh, so you guys are familiar with that?
And, and in that way, she's just finding ways to leave you.
To leave you.
To leave you. So that is why I do more of the touchy, feeling
Right.
stuff
Right.
before. And even when the grand finale comes, as soon as I go naked and I'm hard on, I ask you, do you like what you're seeing?
Right. So you just want to be sure that...
Exactly, because I don't know what she has in mind and what she wants to see. But if you
Okay.
don't do the beginning questionings, that's when you go on and you go to disgrace yourself.
Right. So the situation really is that you want the woman to be sure of the package she's going to work with,
Exactly.
so that you're
But why
sure.
don't you let her hold it and feel it?
That is what I am saying, that through all these questionings, it will get there, but I'm just giving
Right.
just one side of it. It
Okay.
will get there. And the final thing is the day that the whole thing is going to happen, like I'm picturing Nikki now and how it's going to happen. When we enter, in fact, I would ask Nikki,
Do you want to hug her so she can feel?
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Even in this dress.
I'm not there yet. You know, look, you see, my terminus needs to be touched before I
you like
go.
it
The
here?
terminus.
You
The
like it
terminus. You see, the terminus.
But let
You
me,
see,
let
so
me
that
add
is it.
something
So,
here.
so the
Okay.
final day, I need to ask you if I am naked before you and my quizy is up. I need
Yeah.
to ask, do you like what you're seeing?
So what if she says no? Then what?
If you say no, then I know agrono. Egu.
But we've come too far
But
for
I
agrono.
hardly-
Won't you say?
But I hardly get no's. In fact, I've never gotten a no before.
Okay, Nana, you want to add
On
something?
a more serious note,
Right.
any man that
Okay.
asks a woman after sex, did you enjoy it? He knows he's not good in bed.
Oh no, Nana.
Listen.
I'm a man. This one
No,
there, I
see.
would. No, Nana.
Listen,
This one
Natalia,
there, I'm taking Nikki's position.
Any man
I
that
am
knows
taking Nikki's
his
position,
performance
Nana.
in bed will never ask a
Nana.
woman after sex that did you
Nana,
enjoy.
Nana.
She has to come out first. You don't ask.
Nana,
Is
Nana,
that true?
Nana,
Yes.
Is that
Nana,
true?
Nana,
Yes.
Nana,
He's
Nana,
saying
Nana,
it's
Nana,
not.
Nana, no.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so this is
Peter,
it.
tell
Nana,
him.
This is it. See, if you don't, if that woman is not your woman, then of course you can be saying what you're saying. But if that woman is a woman you are with, that's my girlfriend, like someone you looking into the future with. That is the convo aspect that I'm talking about.
Right.
You need to get her into everything that you guys do.
Right.
When she is the one always coming after you to tell you stuff, I'm telling you, this woman can lie to you.
But if you ask, you can still lie.
She can still lie. But listen, there's a way of answering. Should you ask your woman, did you enjoy it? The way she answers you will tell you that yes or no. But why not what you were doing? If she's coming, won't you know she's coming?
Good.
You know.
So like
So if you
No,
ask her,
no. So repeat that. Nikki wants to
Yeah.
hear it.
no, if you're with your woman,
If she's coming, you know.
like if she's getting
She's
orgasm,
getting an orgasm. You will know.
orgasm.
you feel it.
It's a big lie.
Oh no, and Nikki, who the audience No, but obviously, yes.
but Peter, are you-
Women
you're-
can fake.
Yes.
Women can fake it. I'm not running away from that.
They
one.
can fake it.
Right? They can fake it. They can
But you,
fake
you
it.
knew that, right?
No, I never knew.
You don't know
Women
that
fake
women fake
orgasm.
orgasms?
Hey, and they are found this one.
No, I haven't made that. I haven't made that.
Okay, so some women fake it.
Right.
Yes, some women fake it.
Okay.
Especially the women that it takes them long to
Yeah.
come. Because maybe at a point they feel they're tired.
Yeah.
They can fake it for you to feel that, oh, Wabu Ejuma, and then you two, you come and
Leave me alone.
You get it? But
you know, we don't see this. Do we see it?
Nana, the aspect of
when
you
you
asking
land,
question, I think it's very important
Right.
in that moment.
Right.
If you don't ask and you always expect her to come and tell you, and then I don't think you love that person.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm
No, don't worry, don't worry.
You have
go,
your point
go.
to
Okay,
go.
see.
Yeah.
Let's say you have finished with Nikki.
Okay.
Like
Which
you're
I'm
imagining
going
it
to
in
do.
your mind.
Which I'm going to do.
And then you ask her, did you enjoy it? And she says no. At that time, how will you feel and what will you do? It is better she comes to tell you, Richie, Charlie, Philippa.
This is where I want to come in. Now,
Okay.
if you're having intercourse with a woman, whether she is your woman or not, one-time fling, you guys are just having fun, whatever it is. You know, from the onset, I said there's something called communication.
Yeah.
The way you're doing it, I don't like it. Do it this way.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't even get to
The end.
And that is
That
why
point where
questions
you
that
need
is
to be
when
asked.
he will come and ask you, said, "Yo, can't say me, you know, are you okay with
Yeah,
it?"
Exactly. So
yeah,
that is
nah,
where
did
I'm
I do
saying
it to my
that I would ask
satisfaction?
you if you enjoy. Maybe
Yeah.
I didn't say it
I'm
the way
saying
she's saying it
communication.
now.
It's very, very important. You kiss me this way. No, I don't like it to kiss me. Kiss me this way.
Yeah.
Touch me this way.
Yeah.
Go in this way. I don't like it too
That
fast.
is when there's
I like it
communication.
Yes.
It's so
even as it is
happening
in the middle
Look at
of
the
the
hawker na
sex.
me bon komo no.
Yes.
Ogu so fire.
Oh,
man.
Yes.
na me bon komo.
Foreplay
Na me
through.
hear promises no.
Foreplay through to the happening and everything. You know, it has to flow. And that is why you have to communicate, because you can't, apart from sitting there and communicating, it is always better if you do it physically. Because there's a kind of saying science school and the practicals.
Right.
Thank you. Theory and practical.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's theory. What we are doing is literally theory.
Yeah.
Then there's a practical where he says that he has to go into the room with me, and then he goes out and blah 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 blah,
Right.
and then I'll say no, this that.
Yeah.
So for me, instantly right there and there, communication. Sometimes the first time,
Yeah.
so everybody keeps it calm, but certainly by the third, fourth time, everybody's free to open up. The other time you did this way, but I think that I feel better if you do it this way, if you do it this way, if you do it that way. So eventually, you guys will reach that consensus of a proper sexual satisfaction.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to ask Nikki something.
Go on.
Nikki, have you promised a man whilst the thing is going on before?
That
Oh, like just as we promise you people.
No, and the men promise a lot.
Yes. So have you
Okay,
also
let me
promised
read
a
this
man?
message.
Women hardly promise.
As Samuel says, do you know what? It's better you ask her. You can still know you did well, but you can also ask her if she really enjoyed it.
okay? So have I promised someone?
Yes.
Individual.
Sorry, no, I can't say.
Debbie.
No,
oh,
during-
yeah, didn't
during the-
when you were enjoying the
Okay,
thing.
so let's go for sex position of the week. And then when we come back, the conversations will continue. This is Duvet, your favorite late night show, right here on GHOne TV. Do stay tuned. Of the day, half-pressed position. He kneels in dominant and sexy upright position as she lies on the bed before him. For him, while gazing into her eyes, he pulls her close and penetrates her as she rests the sole of one foot on his chest and stretches her other leg out behind his body, or on the bed if it's easier. All right, welcome back. So you have just seen our sex position for the week. What that means is that this week, if you're, going down and being dirty, absolutely dirty, you should consider our sex position of the week.
That's good for pregnant women.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're opening the phone lines. 0532-961-218. 0532-961-218. Call us if you have any, questions, if you want to add anything, we're here for it. Nikki, Romeo, Richie, we're here for it. So 0532-961-218. This is Duvet on GHOne TV. Yes, I am Natalia. So, Nikki, back to you. You were saying something before.
About a promise?
Yeah, making promises to a man because he's doing such an awesome job.
Making you feel good.
My promises are relatively emotionally tied.
Right.
For me, it's not just the sex. For me, I value intimacy.
Right.
It is intimacy for me.
Right.
So I need to find that spot where I can emotionally bond with you. Yes. So for me, sex is just an add-on because it's also part of intimacy.
Right.
So for me to get there, then it means that I really have an emotional connection to you. I would mostly say, I mean, of course, if I'm enjoying this intimacy.
Nikki, can you hold that thought? There's a call on the line. Hello?
This is what I want to answer the questions.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Nikki. I'm calling from Samonas.
Okay, Nikki, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I disagree with the guy who is wearing black.
Okay, yes. What exactly do you
yeah.
disagree?
If I let me speak to you so that I can speak well.
Yes.
Only Obada, and when you say baby so bad, he say, "Oh, you're okay." I didn't know what I'm telling you okay. So, oh, yes, sure. So why is it not? I didn't know what I'm telling you okay. Now, I said, "Oh, but my colonial, but the baby say, are you okay?" And I said, "That guy, are you going to good in bed?"
That's her opinion.
Okay.
I want to ask if I'm okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask if I'm okay.
That's
You want the man to ask
you have
you,
to ask
okay,
him.
yeah.
Yes.
And I said, yeah, what channel? No?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you know,
I mean,
did you
that's her
enjoy it?
opinion.
In a case where
Okay,
one children
0532-961-218. That's our phone number. Do call us. And back to you, Nikki.
Jeez. So,
Yes.
so on a normal, I normally tell you not to have this kind of intimacy. So I will promise you that I wouldn't do that because this intimacy we are having, there's no way I can have the same kind of intimacy with another person.
Right.
So that's where the promise comes.
Okay.
Because I enjoy
that's
this.
the promise you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's that. So
she just found a nice way to answer it. But
Oh no! If you want me to go raw, please don't go and fuck
okay,
anybody
we
else
have a
away.
caller calling us from Tema. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to talk. I want to actually add up to what Richie is saying.
Okay.
That
Go. Yeah.
So I want to add up to what Richie is saying.
Okay.
That you know when you're having sex, okay, and you are in the woman, and after everything, it's good. You know, as you were saying, communication is a key in sex. So I just want to know how you feel after that, and also to what Nikki said, or Nikki said. After that, you just know how she felt,
Okay.
and then from there you just pick it up.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes, I do get it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
Richie has a point
Okay.
in Congo in sex.
Okay.
So if you are having sex and you don't know how the lady feels, how
Right.
well do you know you are good or you're not good?
Right.
Exactly. So
Okay.
with Richie, but what Romeo is saying, maybe if you are not good at how you're going to feel that you don't want to ask her how she felt after the sex.
Right.
So if she's good, then you are able to, you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also like the Kegel exercise thing.
Okay.
It's really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have an experience that was last Tuesday. The lady was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution. So I think it's neither here nor there. I think personal preferences.
Yes,
Some
yes,
people
so-
like to ask. Some people like to be asked. But either way, once it's good for you, I think that's okay.
And just to add that, my asking is not to take a 3-point home.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You want to be sure
Just
if you did well or not.
Yeah.
Just that, are you okay?
Yeah.
That's
Me
the
and ya wo pema wana.
Exactly.
Wo-
It's
wo
not
wato,
because
you know what I mean.
I want to feel like I'm the man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
feel me inside
Yeah.
you? No.
Oh, but
Hercules. Okay. So I have some messages here. Let me see. Where's the beginning? I can't see. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So this one says sometimes. Samuel says sometimes. I know I did well very. I hit some certain spots for her, and when I'm about to make fun of her, then I ask her how she enjoyed it. Then, oh, I lost it. He was talking about tears.
There it is.
Okay. Then tears of joy comes on her face. So I don't joke when I'm in bed with woman. I have no car, no house, and in bed too, I won't be good. Okay, so he says that if he has nothing, cry the bedroom game day. Some people have none.
In bed is nothing. There are people like that.
Okay, let me take the last caller. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Joe, calling from Addis.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with what she's saying about holding your pussy when your mind is you. I mean, this is what makes me got married with my wife. Because that's what used to touch me. And it is something that any man who got a woman that way, she never let that woman go. And I really like that. And it's not every woman who have that. Because it's something that when you man, any man who got into that lady, he never let it go.
Okay.
And I'm very impressed with that. And secondly, I say I love this program. It's my first time coming to this program.
Okay.
But we should learn about how long our men are lasting before we have sex with a man.
Okay.
Woman. It's very important. We should learn about that because no matter how you are strong, your dick is strong, you have the strength. If you are not relaxed on bed, I don't think woman will satisfy you, satisfy woman. So thank you very much for your program.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that is,
okay. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah. That's what he's talking. He's calling from Ade, so say. What to me will say.
If you have to do more deadlifting, if you go to the gym as a man, you do more deadlifting.
Right.
To your waist level, you go there to your waist level.
That will help you.
Right. Okay, now let's talk about coming to Africa.
Ooh, so, the reason why we're here.
Before we do that, let's just take a look at the trailer really quickly. All right, so there you have it, the trailer coming to Africa, and let's talk about it. Let me start with you, Peter. I saw when the question was asked if all men cheat, you just, didn't want to talk about it. Do you want to give away, what the storyline is about, or what it is we should look forward to when it comes to the movie?
For this, I'll say Nikki should answer.
Okay, Nikki, you go ahead.
Well, the movie is basically talking about Africa, Ghana to be precise. We're trying to sell Ghana to the world.
Okay.
So that's why you're seeing a lot of flamboyant Ghanaian stuff.
Okay.
And you see a lot of tourist sites in the movie as well.
Okay.
And then it also encompasses relationship when it comes to Ghanaian relationship as compared to outside there. So you see the American actors trying to lay it out with the Ghanaian woman and how it's quite uncomfortable. That is why his scene came in there.
Yeah.
So it's basically get to know about Ghana, come to Africa.
Okay.
And know about what's happening in Africa, relationship-wise, tourist attraction-wise, economy-wise, financial-wise, everything-wise.
Everything-wise. Yeah. And so when are we seeing this movie? When is it premiering?
Okay, so it's premiering on the 21st.
Okay.
Which is coming Friday.
Okay.
21st, and then on the 22nd. Okay, so the 21st is happening at Accra Mall, Civil Beds, and then West Hills Mall at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
7 and 10?
7 and 10, right. So that is on the 21st.
Right.
22nd, which is the following day, Saturday, is happening at Kumasi.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the cinema again in Kumasi?
We'll get, but it's Kumasi. The bottom line is Kumasi.
Okay.
So it's happening there. So Friday here in Accra, Saturday in Kumasi.
Okay.
And one thing just to add to what Nikki said, yes, this is a movie which is talking about an American coming to Ghana to chase a Ghanaian lady.
Okay.
But one of the major things that we try to portray in this movie is Ghana and the tourist attraction side.
Okay. That's really
So
good.
you
And
hear
relationships.
relationships.
And relationships.
Thank you.
So you even hear some of the dialogues in Chi
Okay.
and all that. We're just selling Ghana.
Yeah,
That's why the title is Coming to Africa. Welcome. Coming to Africa, what? Welcome to coming to Africa. Welcome to Ghana.
Okay, so tell me,
Nikki.
but what was it like working with? So you had how many of the cast is from the States?
We had
2 or 3? Khalil?
Khalil and then
Anwar.
Anwar. Yes, 2.
2.
Okay.
But we had the DOP,
Okay.
who is also from America, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any difference in how they do the things they do?
Oh, a
Was there-
lot. That's what I'm saying. A lot of things.
Okay.
They a lot of cultural differences.
Okay.
A lot of cultural moral as well.
Right.
I mean, they were talking about. There was one thing they talked about. I looked at them, and they were talking about they don't have a problem going to stay with a woman in her house. How many Ghanaian women will allow you to
Yeah.
have her home and have you come there?
Yeah.
Even if you rent it for hair cry,
You know,
who are
when
you
you're
to-
married.
And if you realize,
Yeah.
no, when you're not married, that's a relationship. And if you realize, even most of the men will even say, Debbie, Oba, I'm not going to rent if you cry, I won't
Yeah.
even go. I don't want to do
But
it.
for them,
Right.
But for them,
Yeah.
it's normal.
It's
They don't-
normal.
You don't see it.
It's normal.
It's one of the things.
Okay, but these days it's becoming pretty popular around here, isn't it? I mean, economically, it makes economic sense if you're dating someone and you're sure, the both of you are sure that we're definitely going to get married, and you're renting and I'm renting, and we're both paying money. It's just, some people just think it makes economic sense if we're living together. In whoever's home.
But you see, the guy won't go and live going to
Yes.
hers. She would
Yeah.
rather pack and go
Pack
to
and
his.
go. Yeah.
But sometimes whoever's home at the moment makes sense in terms of where we work or how close it is to town and
In
whatever.
the end, one will regret.
So it is always
In the
about
end,
cultural differences.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying
cultural
for-
differences
for
in the
Ghana.
end. Okay, so let's wrap up on size. I've learned so much. I'm taking so much away. You with the nipples, Kegel, and then my
you okay?
Kegel, speed Kegel.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? and asking the questions, but this has been really good. So let's wrap up. And wrapping up, what will be your last words for the show?
Hey, you were my lecturer. It's not yeah.
The way he wants to sit well.
A good sex
Uh-huh.
should make a woman fall asleep.
Right after.
I end on
or
this
in the
note.
middle of it.
No, after a good sex,
Okay.
the woman has to fall asleep.
Okay.
I am ending on this note.
Okay.
Yes.
Nikki?
Size. That's what we're ending with. I would say that just make sure that whatever you're going in for complements you. Because
Right.
size comes in all forms.
Yeah.
So just make sure that both of you together complement each other when it comes to size. Nanoso, nanuswa, I
Yeah.
can kiss.
Yeah.
Nenufuso, nufuswa, I can kiss.
Yeah.
Neponoso, eswa, I can manage.
Yeah.
Nefuso, nefunso, I can manage. At the end, how is it? I can so make sure that sizes complement each other. And for me, I
Right.
think that if that happens, then maybe the sleeping will come after.